Dang it! That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. High Llama, and we're back with some Kerbal Space Program, new version, 23.5. I know I haven't done the Interstellar Quest mod in a long time, and that is because this version of KSP came out, and I was just like, well, you know what? Screw that Interstellar stuff anyway. And so I just played some of the vanilla version of 23.5, which is pretty much exactly the same as 23, but they've added a couple parts, not really very many, and of course it has asteroids in there, and you can redirect them and blah blah. But version 24 is coming out soon, and that's going to implement the money and mission system. And I wanted to play around with that a little bit and see how it would be before it came out. So there's this mission controller mod that I wanted to play with and try out. And I've played a little bit by myself, and I played in career mode. But the way this mission controller mod is set up, it's actually kind of set up to play in sandbox mode. So I'm going to try that. And we're just going to play a little bit of this, and this may be just going to be like a one episode a week kind of deal. So not a main series or anything, so don't expect a whole lot of videos from this, because I am just pretty much anticipating version 24 come out. And so we'll just, let me see if I can type. Can I type? Yeah, we're just going to do sandbox to see how it turns out. Alright, start it here. Okay. Because it's an interesting mod, and it kind of gives you a feel for how it's going to be when the actual mission system comes out for the game. So, first thing you do is you have this little system screen toolbar up here. It's part of the mission selector. They have the toolbars mod also as part of it. Let's see. Select current mission package. Select. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, let me just make sure I knew how to do it. First thing you're going to do, there's the contracts where you can buy contracts from people, which currently there are no contracts, so don't worry about that. And then there's this where you can, research not available in sandbox mode. Okay, so don't even think about that. That's interesting. I thought, I don't know. I've played it in career mode, and it made it very hard because some of the science. Alright, we might have to do it in career mode. I'm not sure. But we'll do this for like one episode and see how it goes. If it goes better than it went in career mode, I'll switch back to career mode and we'll do that together. But basically, here's your mission selector. You go to the package. We're going to do Kerbal Sphere of Influence is the first one that you can do. And there's interplanetary, there's building lunar bases, lunar orbitals, blah, blah, blah. Stock, I don't know. Random missions has got some stuff in it. But you start with Kerbal Sphere of Influence. You can do random missions, but Kerbal Sphere of Influence, let me show you this. So you have, don't show on event, these different trees. Kara, Cattern, Castor, Colux, Caries 1, and Kiana 1. Which is kind of neat. And obviously the money builds and you get science points in certain ones. The first one is Carol 1. Launch from Kerbal Space Center, climb high within Kerbin's atmosphere, and safely land. And it's got these intermediate goals, so you got to get to a minimum altitude of 10,000, max altitude of 60,000, and you have to safely land the vessel. So we select that mission. Then you come over here and you look at your current budget. We've got 50 grand. 50 grand, right up top. Right down on the bottom, net profit. So, that's fine and dandy. And this is why I say it looks like it's better to play this in sandbox mode. Because if you were in career mode, you wouldn't even have a decoupler yet. So you'd have to build a ship and get some science, but you've only got 50 grand. And watch, look at the cost. There's 12 grand right there. And none of it's recoverable, so if you launch it, even if you don't damage any of it, it can't be recovered. That cost is completely spent. So it's kind of really hard to get started in career mode. I mean, I've done it. It's not that bad, but it just doesn't really make much sense happen. But anyway, so you see that costs a lot of money. So you're trying to do science, that money's lost. And unless you're completing a mission. It didn't save nothing, I did. Alright, select mission. Okay. So unless you're completing a mission, you're not getting money. And remember, this money is completely lost. So if you're only getting 30,000 and you spend more, if you spend more than 30,000 on your ship, obviously you're not in the black, so to speak. So we want to do 10,000 feet, right? And I would have to have done research to unlock at least the very minimum of, you know, that there, and maybe the parachute. I don't know. Do you start off with the parachute? I don't even remember. Dang it. Here we go. I can get to 10,000 pretty easily, especially if I got everything already unlocked. Let's do that. Ah, shoot. You want to get up? Let's get up, sucker. Let's get up. I do have Kerbal Engineer installed, just so that we can get a look at our Delta V's and stuff while we're building our ships. So, let's see. That does cost, but it's only cost one. If you get the higher level ones, it actually shows you during flight, but I just use the ones that help me build the ship. So 3,000 Delta V should get me pretty darn high. It's accelerating way too fast. Let's see, two to twice gravity is a good thrust to weight ratio. 2 G's. All right, so we're gonna call this the Kara 1, right? Because that's the quest we're on. So I'll save that. Kara 1. Flight, but we're just gonna bust through these as fast as possible. I think that's the way we want to do it. I think that's good, right? Let's go fly this thing. Launch that puppy. Make a little money. We'll see how it goes in sandbox mode. I have a feeling sandbox mode is the way to do this because you have access to all the parts. But I don't believe that anything is recoverable. That you can buy research in career mode to make items cheaper and more recoverable. But I don't think you can, in sandbox mode. So, we'll see. I guess I don't need the Force Science mod. Alright, let's... Alright, so there we go. We got credit for it. This rocket booster is about to burn out any second. Good. Throttle down. I throttled down. So I finished the goal. All I have to do is safely land the vessel. So once this rocket burns out, we will do that. Oh! That was close. Oh God, it almost hit me again! Dang it! I gotta start paying attention to what I do. You can make this small too, and it just shows you your current goal. All right, make sure you have your time warp turned off when you're coming in for landing. The physics are still a little shaky on the fast forward mode. So there you go. So if I open up this, there's our current monies, and if I click finish and save, it should give us 30 grand. So now we're up to 62. So that's good. So I mean, we're already in the black. Do I show you career mode? Let's just keep going. I don't know. We'll do this whole episode in sandbox, and then I think we'll switch over to career. I mean, because I can do the career mode. It's not like it's hard, but you can't really buy a whole lot. It's so hard to get science in the game, and the things in the research are so expensive. It's kind of hard to get them. But so that's that. So we completed one mission, and that will show you in the research tree here. Oh, recovered. Oh, it automatically has the recovery in there. So I recovered my 11 grand worth. Okay. No, that's great. Okay. Oh, so we are cooking. We started with 50 grand, and now we've got 74. So 50 plus 30. So it would have been 80 total that we could have gotten. So we only lost about $5,500 worth of fuel, basically. We recovered everything else. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. All right. I'll take it. Let's do the next mission. New mission. What's the next goal? Okay, launch from KSP, escape Kerbal's atmosphere, and save the land. So we just got to get into space. Minimum altitude is 70,000. That's easy peasy. Easy peasy. Select mission. Let's build a ship. All I needed was a little bit more than that. That almost got me there. I did notice this. If you look at the cost of, say, even the just the basic regular liquid engine here, it is $4,600, right? Credits or whatever they're calling it. For a booster, it's half the price. So they're really, and of course it's got the fuel and everything built into it. So this is just the engine, and then you got to put fuel with it, and that's a lot of money. Look at how much. If I put that, that's another 700. So you're looking at $5 grand to use this one fuel tank and the engine. Over $5 grand, really. So that's, you know, you want to be careful right away. You can see that, because I mean, once you jettison it, it's gone. That cost is lost. You can't recover that, to the best of my knowledge. I've had a lot of trouble with recovery. So we do need a little bit of extra juice, but I want to make it so that we're not, shoot, let's just get this thing up into space, you know what I mean? We just make it so that it's cheap. Now this costs $5 grand, so that would be the same as using one engine and the big fuel tank. Basically. So we'll do that, and this may be recoverable. I've had trouble getting them recovered, but it's probably possible. It says that there's a research where you can put parachutes on it, and that when you jettison it, it counts the number of parachutes. If you have an appropriate number of parachutes, then you will be able to recover it. So let's go ahead and try to throw on some parachutes. I don't know how many it would take. But let's put like 4 on this thing, and maybe 4 parachutes is enough to recover this. We'll see. So when I jettison it, it'll hit them parachutes, I hope. Okay, this is the Kara 2. Save. Launch. All we gotta do is get to 70 grand, 70,000. 1 crew member. So you can't use an unmanned craft. Let's do. Ready, set, go! There we go. Now its parachutes, it's gonna count its parachutes, and hopefully it'll recover that thing. It appeared, but it didn't tell me that I got credit for keeping it. So I think we just lost it. See? It no work. 4 parachutes should be plenty for that thing. I'll put 6 on it next time and see what happens. Throw my chute out. And we're gonna get 50 grand this time, so we should be doing great. You can go bankrupt. You can. Oh, I almost ripped off my parachute, not paying attention. Oh my gosh. I think they've done some tweaks on the graphics. I used to have trees, but I don't see them anymore. I think my graphics settings are as good as they get. I have everything turned up all the way. There used to be trees, I feel. Alright, so let's check our money. We should get 50 grand. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, that's great. And then we recover. And do I get anything back? We recovered the vessel. We got 11 grand back, so we're over 100,000 already. Already, we win. Next mission, we just bust these out. This is easy peas. Establish a stable orbit around Kerbal. Okay, 1-man crew. So okay, somewhere between 70 and 100 kilometers, and then return. Select mission. Okay, so now we have to build something to get into orbit. Two's my magic number. If you can keep your thrust to weight ratio over 2 or around, Not too much over 2 because you don't want to go too fast. You're just wasting fuel on resistance. But yeah, 2. If you go slower than that, you'll have a hard time getting out of the atmosphere. So 2's my magic number. Launch it. Get that. Oh heck! All right, we just gotta blast this way. 'Cause I need all that. I didn't get very much horizontal, so. We gotta blast straight this way, and hopefully before we get to Apple Apps, we'll have an orbit of some kind. I should have enough Delta V. I think I looked at it, it said like 2,500, which would be just enough. Oh, I've gone over. Have I gone over? Oh, I went over. Dang it, I'll have to actually spend some money coming down. Oh, we're gonna get into orbit! Oh, I don't want to waste all this money! If we fail the mission, we don't get paid at all, and all that money's gone. I'd like to not fail this mission. What do I have? Almost. Hey, it recovered! Oh, it recovered it! It recovered our solid fuel booster! Sweet! We got a little bit of money back. Oh, man, you know what? Oh, I've screwed the pooch on this. Okay. When we get here, we're going to do our burn for re-entry, and I just hope we have enough fuel to do so. We got to get that back, this back under 100. We lost some. Dang it. Oh, I hope we have enough Delta V to do this. Just need that to be back down a little bit. Alright. Dang it. Oh man, I think we're gonna lose all of our money on this. I don't think I have enough fuel to return because I screwed up on the launch. Oh boy. This is bad juju. Bad juju. Alright, let's see. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on. Okay, we got the goal. Now I have to have enough fuel to actually land. Alright, let's just go for it. Hopefully we can get in the atmosphere. Oh! It is a decaying orbit, but it will probably take like 1,000,000 times. Oh, throttled up. It will probably take like 1,000,000 go rounds before... Oh, heck, and it's gonna go slow as molasses, too. Alright, there is a revert button. You can revert back to the VAB at a cost of 1,000 if you botch a mission, but I'd say, for our purposes, we can't do that, because in real life, there is no revert to vehicle assembly building. So I see that as kind of cheat. Will this get down low enough? Oh, will this get down low enough to actually fall into the atmosphere? It is going to be the slowest descent. I mean, we can make this. We will eventually make this. Do we make it before we run out of battery power is the question. Okay, and we're coming in for landing, it looks like. Probably took about 15 minutes to wear this down. I'm sorry about my volume settings and all that jazz. I haven't recorded Kerbal, so my settings were all out of whack. But here we go. Get back in here before we crash and burn and die. We're going to try to land. We're going to land the whole thing. The whole thing coming down. Got no power. That's okay, don't need it. As long as I got enough juice to set off the parachute. Time compression is an amazing thing, and now that you can use it anytime you want, I'm a very happy boy. And you can also quick save like 2 seconds before impact. You can quick save anytime now, which is nice. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pop our chute. And I want to see if we can land the whole thing. If I had a little bit of fuel left, it'd be no issue, but we'll see. We'll give it a shot. If you crash and break anything on impact, you won't get mission success. So that is problematic. I think we'll be, as long as it's below 7 by the time we hit. What's that? Oh. 7.1. 7.1. Come on, 7.0. There we go. We're good. Probably be 6.9 by the time we hit. Should be good. We're doing fine. 6.9. Oh yeah, we got it. We got it. 60 grand. Let's see. Okay, so we're at 84 right now, and so I take this, and we're over 100 grand. Look at us winning the game. All right, next mission. We're just gonna bust out as many of these as we can. Kara 4 launch, equipped with communications hardware and get a stable orbit and safely land. So you have to have a communitron. So basically, do the same thing we just did, except with a communitron. So that's not even tricky. What the heck? Recover vessel. And we'll also get a little bit extra money back for recovering. Let's see how much we get. Oh yeah, we're rich. Rolling in the dough. So we've already made 100 grand from where we profited 100 grand from where we started. So we're doing fine and dandy. I will put on some of these here flapolas just to help us a little bit. Let's see, that should be enough now that I can actually control this. And I was glad that we were able to recover everything. So as long as we expend all of our fuel, we can recover absolutely every piece, which is very good. So that should be good enough to do this Kara 4 mission. We're going to complete all of the Kara missions this episode. Big time episode. And if you guys like this series, or you want to have me try to do different things, all you gotta do is leave a comment for me, and I'll be happy to do and try your suggestions and launch the ships the way that you want me to. So please let me know. Okay, so it dawns on me that we didn't bring the communitron that we were supposed to bring. So what I'm going to do is land this and save whatever money I can out of it, and I'll meet you guys back in the back on the launch pad when we have our communitron. So I'll be right back with you guys. So we did lose quite a bit of money doing that, about a little better than 10 grand. We're gonna call this the Kara 4 because that's the mission that we're on. Dang it, man! I can't believe I forgot to put communitron on. That's no biggie. Let's stick it right on the top, like I told. Right on the top, like I told. Right there. Okay. All right, and we relaunch it. Dang, man. Exit the window. Alright. I was able to actually recover this again, so that is good. It is working. You can recover your goodies. Putting them parachutes on there, like, that's great news. Okay guys, and we're back, and we're just going to do our orbital insertion burn real quick. I'm just going to get it up. I don't have very much fuel left, so I'm just going to get it up to the bare minimum of 120,000, and then I'm going to instantly go ahead, and that should give us credit for the mission, and instantly go ahead and land. So I don't want to get stuck in space again, so hopefully we've got enough to get back in. Oh heck yeah, we're good. Golden. We're going pretty slow, so I'll just do a nice fast re-entry. Very good job. We got more money coming out our faces. We know what to do with it. We're the best at this. I think that completes all the Kara missions. So we'll go ahead and do up an episode out of this. I think we'll call it as soon as we land and get all of our money, and I'll post it up on YouTube. You guys let me know what you think. Should we do this in career mode where we have to worry about getting science, because we might not actually have the parts or whatever required to continue our missions? So it is harder. It is definitely harder. I have played with it. So let me know what you guys want to do. We'll call this episode 1 once I land, and please leave a comment. Remember to like and subscribe. if you like it. If you don't, let me know about that too. Give me some advice. I just want to hear from you. I really would, you know, even 5 times acceleration would be good. This 4 times thing is just garbage. It is garbage, and I do hate it. Alright, I'm just going to wait until the last possible second here to jettison my chute so that we can get down as fast as possible. 1,000 sounds good. Slow us up pretty darn quick like. There's that, and get on down, and then I'll burn up what's left of our fuel just to make sure we don't lose an engine or something on impact here. I don't think that we will, but you never know. Crazy crap has happened to me in the plane of this game for sure. Oh, there we go, that's more than slow enough. We've been doing really good. It is definitely a lot easier in creating sandbox. Give me that payout. Maybe that money. 174. So we've gone from 50 grand to 174 in one episode, plus recovery. So that'll probably put us in the 180s. Let's recover. And 184. There you go. So we started with 50. We end with 184. These are our ships that we've built, so these are all of our costs. We've built 1 Kara 1, a Kara 2, a Kara 3, and 2 Kara 4s. So there you go. There's no problem. We've done pretty good. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're going to call it here. Next time, we're going to start working on the... don't show finished. The Cattern missions. Launch, EVAs, orbits, transfers, blah de blah. So tune in next time when we do some more Kerbal Space Program Mission Command. Peace out. Hey guys, this is Mr. High Llama, and I just wanted to say thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click like and subscribe right underneath the window, and leave a comment too. I want to hear what you have to say, good or bad. Give it to me straight. And tune in next time when we play some more video games, just on a different day.